Hi guys, welcome back to our series on WASSCE 2025 Elective Mathematics. Our first question is, given that the integral from minus 1 to m of 2x squared minus x minus 3 is equal to minus 9 on 2, where m is an integer, find the value of m. In the second part, we are being asked to solve 2 multiplying log 3x minus 1 is equal to log 3x and y is equal to square root of x plus 1 simultaneously. So let's start with A. Solution. So here we have the integral from minus 1 to m of 2x squared minus x minus 3 dx is equal to minus 9 over 2. 9 over 2. To compute the integral of x exponent n with respect to x, this is giving us x n plus 1. So you're going to add 1 to the exponent, then you divide by the new exponent, right? Plus a constant c. That's if the integral is an indefinite integral, right? So we call this rule the power rule. Right, so now let's compute this integral, right? So here we are going to add 1 to this exponent, then we divide by the new exponent. Likewise, we add 1 here and so on, right? So here we are going to have 2x cubed on 3, right? Minus, so x is of exponent 1, so you're going to add 1, that's going to be 2. Then you divide by the new exponent 2, minus, when you integrate 3, you get 3x. So 3x, then minus 1 to m. And we are saying that this guy is equal to minus 9 on 2. So that will be equal to minus 9 on 2. So we now substitute in the range of integration. So that's going to be f of b minus f of a, right? Where b is the upper range of integration and a is the lower range of integration, right? So now let's substitute in m. So when you substitute in m in here, we are going to have 2m cubed on 3 minus m squared on 2 minus 3m, right? So that will be f of b. So we put this guy in brackets, minus f of a. So for a, we have a to be minus 1. So you substitute in minus 1 in here, and then you simplify, right? So you're going to have minus 1 cubed, which will be minus 1. So that's going to give us minus 2 on 3. Minus 2 on 3. Then minus, so when you substitute in minus 1 for here, you're going to have minus 1 squared, which is going to be 1. So we have minus 1 half. And so we substitute in minus 1 in here. So you're going to have minus 3 minus, so that will be plus 3, right? So this will be plus 3. Then this is equal to the right hand side, which is giving us minus 9 over 2. So we just have to simplify this, then we get our result. Thus we have 2m cubed on 3 minus m squared on 2 minus 3m. Now when you simplify this guy, we are going to have 11 on 6. So that's going to give us minus 11 on 6. Then is equal to minus 9 over 2. And so we now have to solve for this cubic equation, right? So here we are going to have 2m cubed on 3 minus m squared on 2 minus 3m. So we are going to move this guy to the left hand side. So that will be minus 11 on 6 plus 9 on 2 is equal to 0. So let's first get rid of the fractions, right? So we can multiply through by 6. So multiplying through by 6, we are going to have 4m cubed minus 3m squared minus 18m plus 16 is equal to 0. Our next step is to find the roots of this equation, right? So here we can try out some of the factors. So here let's try when m is equal to 2, right? So if m is equal to 2, then we're going to have 4 times 2 cubed minus 3 times 2 squared minus 18 times 2 plus 16, right? Now when you simplify this guy here, we are going to have 0. And so we can say that m is equal to 2 is a root of this equation, right? So here we have m to be equal to 2. This equation has 2 more roots. The second one is giving us minus 5 on 8 plus 3 on 8 square root of 17. Third one is giving us minus 5 on 8 minus 3 on 8 on square root of 17. But here our focus is on the integer solution, right? So we take m is equal to 2. With the part B, we are given the equation 2 into brackets log of 3x minus 1 is equal to log of 3x, and also we have y is equal to the square root of x plus 1. And we're being asked to solve these equations simultaneously. Now let's take the first one. So here we are going to expand this guy. 2 into brackets log of 3x minus 1 is equal to log of 3x. So we are going to distribute the 2. So that's going to give us 2 log of 3x minus 2 is equal to log of 3x. And so these two guys are like terms, so we can move this guy to the left hand side. So that's 2 log of 3x minus log of 3x is equal to, then you move the 2 to the right hand side. So that's going to be 2. Left hand side to be log of 3x is equal to 2. Suppose you have log of ax is equal to y, right? So we can rewrite this exponentially as x is equal to a exponent y, right? So likewise here, we are going to have this guy to be equal to x is equal to 3 exponent 2. That's x is equal to 9, right? So we have the value of x to be equal to 9. Now let's find the value of y. From this equation, we can find the value of y, right? So we have y to be given as the square root of x plus 1. That's y is equal to the square root of 9 plus 1. Square root of 9 is 3, so that's 3 plus 1 is 4. So we have the value of y to be given as 4.